Okay, so now we want to talk about setting the variables. So far we have got the variable. So if you drag a variable, you can choose either to get the variable or to set the variable. So far we have clicked on get the variable, and now we have used it like this. But you can also set the variable. So if you drag it and click on set, you can set it to a specific number during the code. And you can do the same with all the other things. You can see here that I've listed or dragged out all of them inside of here, and you can see you can set all of the variables. You can either drag them out and click on set, or you can hold Alt and drag them out and place it, and it will set it automatically. So holding Control and putting it inside of the graph will get it. Holding Alt and putting it on the event graph will set it. Okay, so let's try to use it with the weight. So I will hold Alt and drag out the weight, and let's see here, the amount of coins we have set is 200. So I'll say the greater sign, and is 200, or is the amount of coins greater than 300? And let's make a branch, and let's connect that one. So if the amount of coins is greater than 300, we can set the weight, for example, of the backpack that the player is holding. We can set it to, let's say, 20 kilograms. If we can copy paste it, if it's less than 300, or if it's not greater than 300, we can set the weight to 10, for example. So this is how you set the variables. Instead of just going inside of here and setting it to a specific number, you can actually set it inside of the code depending on what's happening. So you can do it with everything. Let's compile, and let's see here. We want to play and see the value, but right now we can't see the value because we're not printing a string. So I'm going to print a string, and I'm going to connect it, and so it's displayed on the screen and we can see what's happening. I'm going to do the same down here. And let's click compile. I'm going to increase the time to 10 so we have a chance to see the message. Okay, and let's click on compile and play. And you can see here now the weight is 10 because 200 is not greater than 300. Okay, so this is false, it's not greater. If I set this weight to, let's say, 100, so is the amount of coins greater than 100? Yes, that is true. Then the weight will be 20. And now if we click play, you can see the weight is 20. So this is how you set variables. And example of uses, for example, if the player health is 0, we can set the variable is dead to be true if the player is dead and if the health is 0. Or if the health is not 0, we can set it to not dead. The same goes with the amount of coins. We can set it. For example, the player walks into a coin. So we can set the amount of coins to the amount that you get for picking up that coin. Or you can, for example, use plus to make it add. You can also write plus plus. This will add it one time. So you can see here it says add 1 to the specified value, then set it. So this is actually setting. If we want to use this one instead, we can plus it with 1. For example, if you walk into the coin, you get +1. And this new value, let me delete here to not confuse you too much. So if you walk into a coin, you can take the amount of coins, which is 200, and plus it with 1. Now you have 201 coins, but you have to set it to this value to the new amount. So now the new amount is actually 201. So if we try to print out this message or this amount of coins, you will see that the amount of coins is now 201. You can see 201. Okay. So this is what setters are for. These other ones, these are getters. So you get the amount, and these setters, you set the amount during the game.